He's lucky that somebody doesn't come off the sideline and whoop his butt.
Hey, welcome to NFL Village, guys, where we present and share recent news, demographics, and the latest in regards to what the NFL has going on. Before we rock out, smash the subscribe button, smash that like button, you know what I'm saying, and cut the notification bell on if you want to be notified every time we drop the latest. You know what's going on. So you guys got first dibs on this matter. Boom. And a comment on at least one of these videos now. Bruh, NFL Week 2 is gone, and my predictions for who flat out wins those games were just way off. Mainly because almost all these games were good ones and no one got blown out except that banged up Rams team going to Arizona. I'm sorry, Marvin Harrison Jr. You're not somebody to get slept on. I understand, bro. Anyways, my Week 2 prediction record was 6-10. Not as good as my first week, but like I said, it was just like, woo, you feel me? But hey, the week before I did a little better with 11-4-1. So now my NFL weekly prediction record is 17-14-1 going into week 3. So yeah, without further ado, oh boom, I'm gonna tell you where I messed up at. I went with Dallas over Dallas at home, beating the Saints. The Saints, right, they look high powered, man. I don't want no smoke from them folks. So I was off on that. And Detroit and Tampa Bay, I'm like, my mama a Tampa Bay fan. Detroit so high powered, man. I'm like, ugh. Them two was my favorite ones. And it just so happened the underdogs in both of those pulled the W up out of it. I hate to call the Buccaneers the underdog, but they trying to say the NFC South weak. Bump all that, man. And then Baltimore losing to the Raiders, I was like, oh my gosh, man. Baltimore is 0-2, bro. They 0-2. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what food they've been eating. They got to get it together. John Harbaugh, I trust you, man. We got to see something, cuz they want to see at least a W, man. It don't matter how you lose, it's the fact that you lost. Come on, bro. And then Jets in Tennessee. I wanted Tennessee to win that game. I figured they'd pull it off. But Aaron Rodgers, he popped back up, and he got a defense to work with. So that's that. My Indianapolis Colts lost to Green Bay. I was riding with Indy. I was like, man, I didn't expect all that. And I just assumed because Jordan Love hadn't been there, and then Malik Willis is a 3-week quarterback as far as the Green Bay Packers is concerned. I'm like, dang, spare them guys, man. It wasn't going down like that run game. But Green Bay give up a lot of yards on the ground, if I'm not mistaken. And then Jacksonville, I wanted Jacksonville to beat Cleveland. That didn't pop off like I thought it would. Okay, so Deshaun Watson earned his little money, and then Cleveland defense showed ass. And then the coaching for Jacksonville is questionable, man. Y'all scaring me, bro. And then that Monday night game, which was last night, Atlanta beat the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm like, bro, what? Kirk Cousins, chill, bro. Okay, chill out. Anyway, so without further ado, here go my week 3 predictions. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. New England, okay, to start with the 1 o'clock game. No, Thursday night. Boom, New England going to New York to play the Jets. I got the Jets winning that. Both teams are 1-1. Other than that, yeah, it should be easy peasy. Don't have me lying. Yeah, New York Giants going to Cleveland for the Cleveland Browns. I feel like Cleveland can get their second win. The Giants is 0-2. Myles Garrett will be back. It's a different dynamic. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, I feel like they carry their weight and that defense get on. Ultimately, I feel like they carry their weight and Daniel Jones get on that ass. Myles Garrett get on Daniel Jones' ass. It just be like that. Daniel Jones scares me. Philly at New Orleans. These are Sunday games again. New York Giants and Cleveland Sunday 1 o'clock game. Another one's gonna be Philadelphia going to New Orleans. I'm on the New Orleans bandwagon now. Philly lost to Atlanta. Philly giving up damn near 5 yards a run scares me. And New Orleans team is built around, you know what I'm saying, just being mobile and being able to move up the field, move them chains. Yeah, and then New Orleans make first downs look easy. They make getting first downs look easy. So I'm gonna let them have that. Houston, Minnesota. I'm going with Houston on the road, beating Minnesota. Both teams are 2-0. I love Justin Jefferson and what he got going on. I just feel like Sam Darnold. It is what it is. And I like Aaron Jones and Tyson Chandler. That whole momentum swing. Come on, bro. Y'all know what's going on, bro. Houston, H-Town. It is what it is, man. Both teams 2-0. Houston will be 3-0 next week. We'll talk about it, man. Denver going to Tampa Bay all day. Bo Nix, no disrespect to you. Oh, yeah, and then Houston, Joe Mixon, his ankle situation, but I believe in you guys, bro. I believe in you guys. That's the only highlight of that game, and I'm just like, I still trust y'all, man. Like I said, Denver going to Tampa Bay. I like Tampa Bay. They just high power. They quick. You know, they like to move the chains too. Godwin showed his ass the last 2 weeks. I'm really on some Tampa Bay Buccaneer kind of thing. Buck Nation. You know what's going on. The Green Bay going to Tennessee. Tennessee 0-2. Green Bay. Jordan Love should be biting. And I think they found they got their mojo going. So I'm going Green Bay, man. Jordan Love should be back. And then Will Levis, he scares me. Like it's like he don't like to take a sack. You feel me? I don't know what Russ' situation is, but we're gonna see what goes on, man. But patience, bro. I feel like they're gonna work that clock on Tennessee. They liable, their defense liable to get off because they got all the time in the world on the sideline. But yeah, Chicago going to Indianapolis. I'm going with my Colts. We ain't won yet. We'll get our first win against the Bears. In so many words, Caleb Williams. He take a long time in that pocket. He scares me like on some. He just gonna let it collapse. He's one of those. But Indy was looking a little speck on the ground when it's coming to running game. I don't know if them guys get off on Indy and Indy other side of the ball. I feel like they make up for it, bro. I think it was Indy's secondary. It's something fishy about that secondary or that defense in general. But we'll see. I'm going with Indy. Los Angeles Chargers going to Pittsburgh. Both teams undefeated. J.K. Dobbins showing his ass for Jim Harbaugh. You know what I'm saying? They got history or whatnot. Boom. Now, granted, I'm a DJ Chark fan. Still, we ain't got no DJ Chark. And through the air, they're going to have to get active through that air. And if Najee Harris find himself on that turf, it's over with because Pittsburgh defense and you got Mike Tomlin, a genius at the position to be had. In general, I trust them guys. I ain't going to lie to you. I like Pittsburgh defense, bro. As crazy as it sounds, yeah, they undefeated right now. The Los Angeles Chargers ain't lost yet. We going on week 3. I feel like they straight. I like Justin Fields and that whole dynamic. Jaylen Warren, Najee Harris, George Pickens. I feel like they get active. Fryer move. Them guys finna handle business, bro. On the offensive side of the ball, defensive side of the ball, they really got some dogs out there. So yeah. Next, we got Miami going to Seattle. I love Seattle. They undefeated. Seattle stay undefeated. They're going into week 3-3-0. That's how I'm feeling. Miami's dealing with way too much. They just went and got Tyler Huntley. They just signed Tyler Huntley due to Tua's situation. And in response to that, by the grace of God, he makes it home safely in general. In retrospect, instead of trying to still play NFL, I don't know. Me personally, I say go ahead and hang up the helmet, bro. But Huntley versus the Big 12, I like the Big 12. I ain't gonna lie. Carolina going to the Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah. I mean, whoever Carolina play, but they can play any college team. I'm going with the college team, bro. That's just me. I'm sorry, bro. I don't see it. Carolina defense gave up. But at the same time, on the offensive side of the ball, you put your defense in that predicament, bro. They gave up 219 yards on the ground to the Chargers, J.K. Dobbins and them. Yeah, I love the Raiders, man. They get their second win at home. That's straight. Next, San Fran going to Los Angeles. Los Angeles so banged up, plus San Fran, just them guys. I don't know, bro. Nick Bosa over Matt Stafford. That's how I'm feeling, bro. Detroit going to Arizona. Arizona had an explosive game last week to a banged up Rams, but ultimately Detroit still them guys. I can't sleep on them like this shit sweet. It's not like that, bro. Ultimately, no Debo, possibly no Debo. Oh, that's San Fran. Ayuk and Mason gonna do work in that San Fran game anyways. Brock Purdy probably ain't even have to do too much. Anyways, Detroit, you know, I love that whole core. Through the air, they scary. They only have to pass the ball really like that. They got a two-headed monster in that bite field. So we'll see how it goes, bro. Ultimately, I have faith. I have faith Detroit will pull off their second win against the Arizona Cardinals in week 3. Baltimore going to Dallas. This is another 4 o'clock game. Jake Ferguson will be back. I say Baltimore go 0-3, just like Cincy. We getting into Cincinnati. I feel like they going to week 3 0-3. I'm sorry, bro. Like, it's too much going on. Like, high prospect, this and that. Oh, Ravens this, the Bengals that, Cowboys that. But I feel like the Cowboys will win, even being that they lost last week in a horrendous fashion to who that was? The Saints. Yeah, the Saints got off on that shit. No, I'm tripping. They just recently lost real bad to the Saints. So they bounced back with a win. Jay Ferguson will be back. Sunday Night Football, Kansas City going to Atlanta. I don't call him Patrick Mahomes, I call him Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes will probably go ape shit being that he don't have his Pacheco. Now this scares me now, I ain't gonna lie. No Pacheco, he's dealing with serious, don't have me lying. He gonna be gone 6 to 8 weeks though. I remember reading that online as far as the updates go. But ultimately, Kansas City defense gonna handle that, and they going against Kirk Cousins. Yeah, I don't see it. Atlanta linebacker core banged up. Next, you got Jaguars going to Buffalo. I love Buffalo. Even though Evan Ingram will be back, Buffalo defense is banged up, but ultimately I feel like it's more depth with Buffalo. You know what's going on. I ain't crazy. This would be the week Jacksonville pull a win. It's like Jacksonville weather, unpredictable, man. And then lastly, and you got 2 Monday night games. That Jacksonville Buffalo is Monday night, and then the last one, Washington going to Cincinnati. I like Washington, bro. I'm sorry, bro. They going to Cincinnati. Jamar Chase doesn't look happy, but ultimately, that's not nobody's fault but your coordination and the coaches involved. Butterfinger Bengals, that's what they calling them right now, bro. Like, y'all that close to the dub, and then y'all give it away. And Washington, the team that'll show you, we'll take advantage and we're going to make it happen, bro. But ultimately, if you did like this video, like I said, like the video, hit the like button, like the video, comment on one of these videos now, and hit the notification bell, and we out of here, cuz.
He's lucky that somebody doesn't come off the sideline and whoop his butt.